I remember I ended up paying this mentor like 5,000 a month when I was like 16, 17. And at one point he ended up telling me like, hey, I've got this event coming up in Dallas, Texas. There's going to be a guy worth $500 million. There's going to be many other people making millions a month, 10 million a month. You need to be there and you can come for free because they already paid me like 5, 10 grand anyway. And the ticket price is 10 grand. So I really appreciated his offer. And I said, look, I'll be there. Because, by that time, I already knew that there's something special about surrounding yourself with mentors or people at a much, much higher level. You've probably heard the quote that you are the average of the 5 people closest to you. So the fastest way to get from point A to point B, to make more money, to get more healthy, you name it, is to surround yourself with people getting those results. I knew I had to be there. And, at that age, I ended up asking my mom, like, I think a month or 2 before the event, like, hey, can I go to America? I've got this thing going on. I already paid for it, right? And my parents are the type of people that like to push things off until we forget about it. So they're like, yeah, maybe we'll think about it, right? And it was like a week and a half before the event. And I asked my mom for the final time, like, hey, can I go to America? And, she started crying. And she says that, look, I'd love for you to go, but I can't let my only son travel to the other side of the world by himself at 17. It's just a scary world out there. I can't let you do it. And in the heat of the moment, I was like, I need to be there. I need to find a way. So what I said was kind of a little crazy because I said, hey, I'll bring you to and bring Dad too. Now, the reason that was crazy is remember, I already pretty much spent all my money on the event, on the mentor. And for me to get like 2 extra last minute plane tickets and hotels would be like an extra 3, 4, 5 grand. So there was no way for me to bring them unless I made some miracle money in like the next 7 days. So that's when it kind of got a little crazy because I tried everything at once. I tried to manifest it. I tried meditating, visualizing, appreciating in advance. I tried to hustle. Like I got down, worked 24/7, trying to find a way to make it happen. And literally like a couple days before the event, this guy from Dubai shows up, right? We jump on a sales call. I was selling my coaching and agency services. And I ended up, saying the price. It's only $9,000. Would you like to use Visa or MasterCard? And the guy says Visa. And it really blew me away because before this sales call, whenever I said it's 9 grand, everybody would have some form of objections. Like, I want to think about it. I'm not sure. Let me discuss with my spouse, business partner. But this guy was in, and he paid me on the spot. I used that money. I brought my parents to the U.S., completely changed my life because it was just insane, sitting in a room next to someone making 10 million a month, or across me, I see a guy worth $500 million. And what was fascinating is that these people were regular people just like you and I. I always thought to myself that like millionaires or very successful people must be like different, like aliens, or they're very talented, or they're all geniuses. But it's not really the case. They're average people just like you and I, but they've done the inner work to get there. So long story short, came back home, completely changed my life, ended up making like 20,000 in a week by just being at the event. And then here's the kicker. Here's the craziest part. I messaged the guy from Dubai. I text him, I call him, like, all right, let's begin your coaching. Let's set up our first call. And a week goes by, 2 weeks go by, and it's been pretty much like 3-4 years since then, and I still haven't heard back from the guy. The guy literally disappeared. And that really made me think, like this has never happened before. Someone paid me 9 grand and freaking disappear. It literally has never happened in my entire career. So looking back, in hindsight, it really made me think, like, all right, was this the universe doing it? Was it really a coincidence? Was it luck? Was it a guardian angel? I don't know what to call it, but what I made sense of it myself, what meaning I gave it is, look, if you're committed, if you know what you want and you're committed to get there and you do the action, like you really take that leap of faith, you do whatever it takes, the universe will move mountains for you to make it happen. The universe has your back. I really now have this fundamental belief that life loves you. Life is a gift that happens for us, not to us. And if you're really committed, you will get there, and the universe, God, whatever you want to believe in, will have your back. So that's what I invite you to consider and do yourself. If you know what you want and you know that there's a way to get there, but the only thing holding you back is fear of failure, fear of money, fear of whatever, do yourself a favor, pull the trigger, take a leap of faith, do it, because that's what it takes to really get there. And at the end of the day, just remember, you're covered by our 30-day money-back guarantee. It's very simple. All I ask you to do is give it an honest shot, like actually do the program. If it does work for you, awesome. If it doesn't, I'll just give you your money back. No big deal, and we can still be friends. So with that being said, this is Peter Szabo, and I'd love to see you on the inside. So see you there.